Our lives would be so much more peaceful and meaningful if we could separate ourselves from our physical bodies. And what I mean by that is we don't need to believe that I am Steve Connolly or that guy over there is Adrian Monk or he's Nash Bridges or that's Constance Brennan or any of those things. Instead, if we could just take our identity and separate it from the body and the mind and imagine that we're up here floating above ourselves and watching the show. Let's just watch the show and say, isn't that interesting? Wow. And so now we're not really in it and we're not so tangled up with the emotional responses that we might normally give. And we can sit in the director chair and say, okay, instead of that scene playing out that way, we're going to do a retake and we're going to bring in some new elements to this particular scene. And so you do that with your mind's eye and then you replay that scene, and then that becomes your new reality. And you do this from a disconnected point of view over here, so you're not all tangled up in the scene. You're just the actor or director or the producer or the writer or the costume guy or special effects. You are either one of those or all of those, whatever you wish. It's totally your movie production. And so there's a scene you may not want to put in the whole movie. You just cut it out, just like a director would, and say, hey, editor, get this thing out of here. We're going to put a whole new scene in that I like better. And then treat your life that way. Wow, wouldn't that be cool? Well, yeah. And that's really the way it works. You might as well, give it a try. Don't take my word for it. If you take my word for it, it's not going to work because only you can do this. I can't do it. Nobody can do this except you.